Hey there, Matthew Parsons, and we are going to talk about how we can get something better, or at least what I'm working through as I try to achieve something better in my life, make my life better. I know it's there. I know there's something better. How do I get there? And so I'm sharing those journeys, sharing that walk with you guys. And today's thing that struck me and hit me was in as I was reading through today's scripture of the day. It was Acts chapter 2, verse 21. And actually, it's Peter, and he is quoting Joel chapter 2. And it says this, says, everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. And I read this, and I know the mindset that 90% of the people have. They miss the very middle part, right? It's like they read just over the middle part. And all they end up seeing is everyone will be saved. Everyone will be saved. But actually, if we read through it, it says, everyone who calls upon the name of the Lord will be saved. And so a lot of times we see these results. Everyone's going to be saved. Yay! And that's the results. And we see those and we go, that's what I want. I want to have that. And we skip over the part that gets us to those results. I was teaching in children's church this weekend, and it was Joshua chapter 1, and God's telling Joshua, and he says, Joshua, be strong and courageous, for I, the Lord your God, am with you. And everybody goes, yay, God's with me. And then it says, but you need to do these things. You need to take my word. You need to hide it in your heart. You need to meditate on it day and night. You need to make this. You need to lead well. There are certain things that you need to do. It's not just a blanket statement. Hey, I'm with you, man. Dude, no problem. I'm with you. You do whatever you want, and I'm with you. Hey, everyone will be saved. Don't worry about anything else. You don't have to do anything. Everyone's saved. No. Every single one of these commands, every single time that we see the Lord interacting with us, there is a meet you halfway kind of experience. It's sort of like where the red fern grows. If you remember that movie, right? The boy wants hounds, and Grandpa says, hey, you got to do the work, and God will meet you halfway. And that's exactly the point. That's what we need to focus on. What's our part today? What's our part? If we want to be saved, if we want to be blessed with leadership like Joshua was, what is it that I need to do today in order to achieve that? And here's the other really cool part. So number one, what do I have to do? What's my part? What's the work on my part to get those blessings? And number two, 9 times out of 10, it's little stuff. It's little stuff. Joshua chapter 1, right? Meditate on my word day and night. Now, that could mean just opening up the Bible, scripture like I did today, and I open it up and there's Joel chapter 2, and I read this, and all day long I'm going to be kind of thinking about the fact that everyone who calls upon the name of the Lord will be saved. And I can meditate on that all throughout the day. And what does that mean for my life? Well, awesome, God's going to save me and he's got me, but what do I need to do? And I can meditate on that all day and night. And so it's not a hard thing, right? The scripture verse, hey, everyone who calls upon the name of the Lord will be saved. Calling upon the name of the Lord, that's not even that difficult. Now, it does require a mind shift from selfishness to selflessness, right? Okay, I'm going to kind of turn it over. I'm going to give over to God here, and he'll save me. And that's not easy, but it is simple. And so across our lives even, as we're striving for something better, there are little things that we can do today to level up in every area. Physically, right? Hey, you know what? Maybe it's just not eating ice cream at the end of the day. Boom, little thing, take that out. Or maybe, hey, I'm going to have a green smoothie today. Or maybe it's, hey, I'm going to walk for 20 minutes. I'm going to sign up for a sport that I used to love, and I'm still going to go out and play, and I'm going to suck at it, but I'm still going to get active. Maybe it's a little thing. Hey, you know what? Every time I see my wife today, I'm going to give her a hug. Hold her tight. Every single time I see her today, and tomorrow, and the rest of the week. Every time I see my wife this week, I'm going to give her a hug. It's a little thing, but huge results. Same thing in my relationship with my kids, and same relation thing in my business. Little things that I can do to level up that will have huge results. It's not easy, but it is simple. So number one, what's your part in the equation? God will meet you halfway. What's your part in the equation? And number two, I guarantee you, it's going to be something simple. It's going to be simple, something small that you have to do today and every day. Just keep hitting singles. Stop swinging for the fences. Just start hitting singles over and over and over again, and you will win the game. So there you go. I'm Matthew Parsons. I want to encourage you to strive for something better in life. You know that there's something off, something wrong, and you want something better, but what is it? How do we discover it, and how do we get there? And so that's what we're talking about. If you're enjoying these, I would ask that you share them with friends. I ask that you take this stuff and start maybe kind of journaling down and going, hey, what can I do to begin to implement in these areas? What can I do to strive for something better? So hope you are encouraged and blessed by this. Thank you, and God bless.